Microsoft put out this thing today about their new AI model that can generate gameplay from just like a few frames of a video game. And this is what I was referring to. Like, I didn't quite understand what the point of it was when I was reading it just right before the show. But now, when we were talking about that cloud streaming stuff, I can see how this AI thing fits right in now, because it can take a look at a few frame plays of a video game and basically create more video game from it. So that could be used in any number of ways, but in the most basic way would be, I guess, to help with cloud streaming and predict what should be on screen, I guess. It was the article that Microsoft put up. It was kind of disappointing that the videos are like really grainy and it's hard to get an idea. They're like really tiny and grainy. Hard to get an idea of what's really going on there. But I guess it's a big deal.
They're mentioning it as also being part of game preservation, that they could use it for upscaling older games. I honestly,
okay, or like updating older games.
Yeah.
Sure, like cheaply.
I mean, I understand why people hate this. I totally get it. There's a lot to hate about it. There's also that other part of me that's like, well, maybe. I don't know. There's this. I forgot what game they used. Like the way that it worked is, you have to take an existing game and it has to learn from that in order to procedurally generate something.
Right.
So, let's say, because this is Microsoft, they have all the Halo games and Bethesda games, and like, could they put that into a machine and have it churn out some
Master Chief with 7 fingers?
Yeah. Right. Some random proceduring
at 180p
right,
that's like that learns from all of those other games. That could be like, this Halo, Skyrim, Fallout mishmash of elements and themes and
right.
Like, I mean, I don't know if that would, again, to have that be something that would actually work and be playable could also be like 20 years away.
Exactly.
And it's or the
3
idea.
Years away.
Yeah.
Or 8 months. No, Shipwreck shaking his head. This young man who I was talking to last night was definitely concerned about AI, like taking his job in the near future, or his future job rather. And I was like, yeah, that's a good, that's a valid concern.
It's when it's stealing old art and claiming it as something new that's the problem. But if Microsoft is using art that they own, is it stealing old art and
right.
making, that I think is the gray area here. It's different than, the open AI stuff where it's like, oh, I want to see Batman eating a hot dog, and it steals, a picture of Frank Miller's Batman
hot dog
with a Nathan's hot dog. This is, if it's all assets that Microsoft owns, how bad is it? Yes, Frank Miller's hot dog. It's a famous comic book. Frank Miller's hot dog was very popular.
With natural casing.
Yeah.
Gross.
I don't know. This does nothing for me. It feels bad.
It does feel bad. Oh, I'm not saying that.
I am not impressed with AI. It all seems it's not fully baked. None of this AI stuff is fully baked, and it's just using, like, it's just guessing at things.
Yes, 100%.
It's gotten worse. Like, all the AI stuff is just worse than it was previously, because now it knows it can just lie, and people are like, all right, that's fine.
Still use it. Yeah, I do use it.
Well, you use it though to like produce like funny things or like non-consequential things.
And he's not
like, I would not trust it at all for like if I was trying to actually get a real answer about something.
Right. You have to certainly double check anything that it's putting out. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good to bounce ideas off of and clarify things that might be confusing. If you can feed it like a big document and ask it questions off it.
I do like it because sometimes I get forwarded emails from people I work with that don't want to, do what they want to do. And It'll be like an email thread that has like 100 emails in it. You could just push the summarize this email for me button, and
Nice.
I
I
could
don't
see
use
what's
it on
going on.
that. And it's
Oh,
in
I
Gmail,
do.
right?
Yeah, it's in Gmail. I like it.
Yeah.
The summarize this email thing is like a
Luckily,
lifesaver.
I don't get those long ass emails. What else we got here? Oh, Niantic. Is that how you say that company's name? They're rumored to be selling their Pokemon Go and the rest of their gaming business for $3.5 billion to a Saudi Arabian subsidy.
Excellent.
So they're
Just
gonna
what we
know.
need.
Saudi Arabia is gonna know where all our Pokemon are. I think that's a secure. Isn't that some sort of kind of security violation?
This is the kind of stuff that's like, why do you have so much anxiety? And then
Right.
it's like, oh yeah, this is why.
Right.
Saudis are gonna know where Pikachu is.
Right,
Yeah.
where our candy is at. for
Yeah.
our
Anyone who's
Pokemons.
played Marvel Rivals, everyone China has all your information. You know,
They know who your main is.
Right.
They're gonna know how to exploit your weaknesses because of who your main is and where the Pokemon are located on your property. Well, that's the Saudis, but they can work together. Then they'll have all the info.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are we playing? We talked about Avowed a little bit. I checked out Alexander Slawinski's new game, friend of the show, longtime friend of the show. You may remember him from such gaming publications as Joystick and current gaming production. What's Mike Bithel's company called?
I think it's called Bithel Games.
Okay, Bithel Games. He's like the business brains behind that. He's got a new game out that he made himself, that Alexander made himself, called Seigecaster, and you can download the demo for free on Steam. The game's not out yet, but the demo is. It's a skill-based siege defense game where you actually like are shooting things. While you're building your castles, you're actually shooting things and capturing runes. I checked it out. It's pretty cool. Check it out if you're interested in that old school style of game. It was good. Good job, Alexander. Must have taken a lot of time to make a game like that. Some CAGbag. Are we ready? CAGbag. This is all from Blue Sky. This is from Nostalgic Pixel. He writes in and asks, is there an announced game that you're looking forward to playing?
Are there any announced games? I don't even know what's coming out.
Wolverine?
That's not coming out this year.
Oh, it's not?
I don't think so.
Are there any games anymore? They make
I don't
games
think-
anymore,
I don't
Shep?
think there are no more
Yeah,
games.
It's Fortnite
Like a dragon, pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Just different Yakuza games and Fortnite.
Yes.
Mhm.
Those are the games now.
I mean, I'm excited for the new Yakuza game.
Okay. That's a good answer. I
Yep.
don't know that I'm excited for anything.
Hmm.
Everything's boring now.
I'm sure there's something coming out I want to play. I just don't know what it is right now.
Yeah.
It's the next season of Fortnite.
New season on Friday. I have a day off too.
Oh, that's why you took the day off.
It's not the reason why, but it kind of
You know
works
not
out.
to take that day off because that's when they are gonna have server issues and
Yeah. Well,
there's gonna be issues.
The Monday
that
is
you're not gonna be able
better.
to play it. Right.
The Monday after.
You want to let them figure that stuff out.
usually just the next day. Like that Saturday should be fine.
You already have that day off.
Yeah, but I already have that day off, so I don't have to worry about it too much.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Tom Evans writes in and asks, is anyone watching The Amazing Spider-Man on Disney Plus? Is that
I
a
am
new
not.
cartoon?
That is
It
the
is.
animated one. The lead voice actor of Peter Parker is kind of a d-bag. So
In real life?
yeah,
What's his name?
I forget. Oh God, it's like something dumb too. No, it's like it's wait, is this right? I think his name is Hudson Thames.
That sounds like a douchebag.
Yeah.
So you're boycotting the Spider-Man cartoon
Because the
because of
actor.
this?
Yeah. We'll call it a boycott. I'm boycotting it. Yeah.
Are you excited for the new Daredevil show that's coming to Disney Plus?
Yes. I'm also excited because Reacher starts tomorrow too.
Oh, I didn't know that you
Season
were
3
into
of
Reacher.
Season 3 of Reacher starts tomorrow, and Daredevil's next month. So,
Huh.
I have that to look forward.
You do like watching people kick ass, I guess.
I do. Oh, Reacher's fun TV.
Right. People
Mhm.
say in the chat that the new Spider-Man show is good. Great, actually.
I'm sure it's fine, but you know, I it's the little things. I'm not telling anyone to do anything. I'm
You're
just
doing your part by paying for your Disney Plus subscription and not watching this show.
pretty much. I watched the
Stay strong.
Sly Stone documentary instead.
Right.
Why don't you just protest that by streaming it but not watching it? So you're using up all the bandwidth.
Ooh.
No, because the shows still get picked up and renewed based on hours streamed.
Oh.
So it makes a difference.
Oh, but the
paying
show
for
is
it doesn't
woke
matter.
though. Jiro in the YouTube chat says that it's pretty woke.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I've heard. I know. I know. Whatever.
How woke is it though?
Well, that was sort of the whole issue with the show. That the lead actor was like, the show's good because I read the scripts and I was afraid it was going to be too woke, but I don't think it's woke at all. And I'm like, you're an asshole. I'm not watching your show.
But meanwhile, it's woke. But it is woke. So maybe the guy was playing like some like next level
Nah,
chess.
he could have walked back his statement. He made a conscious decision not to. So I'm still on the.
But I'm saying maybe he's playing 3D chess and he's like, hey, I'm going to come out and say that I read the script and I was worried it was woke, but he knows that it actually is woke. But he's going to declare that it's not woke.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Because
I'm
people
not
said
buying
it's
that.
woke.
Nothing is woke. It's not even.
Norman Osgood is black in the show.
I know.
This guy has played Elton John before.
Where?
Yeah, I don't know, something called American Soul. The TV series.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I'm just looking at his credits.